What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Not much. How are you guys
Bro,
doing?
I logged
Good.
in. I logged in to record. It's asking me if I want to give access to Riverside. I'm like, wait, why is it asking me that? Like, I've never logged in before. Forgot I'm on incognito. So there we go.
On incognito, huh?
Yeah, I
That
forget.
boy,
I was.
boy was beating himself senseless, boy.
Oh no, that's cognito all day.
Cognito all day.
I actually was trying to watch some sporting events. So
Oh,
that was actually
oh,
why.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, safe assumption, honestly. In the mood of laughter, Drew, I wanted to give you opportunity. You said you had a story or something for us. You want to start
This
with
can
that?
be fun to open with, yeah. So we were on a job today. Mind you, very, very shitty day at work. Just had to make 4 trips to Home Depot when it should have only been 1, so that's always
Dang.
fun. Yeah. But anyways, the laughter and all of this. We were, I was on the deck, Malcolm was off, and I heard this guy singing. I'm like, what is going on? And he turns the corner, and I don't know if he was on his phone with somebody, singing to a lady, or just, like, had his jams going, but he was like, yo, boo, hootie, yo, boo, hootie. Bro. Me
how
and
did I
Malcolm
know?
just-
How did I know? I knew that he was gonna say something about R. Kelly. I just knew it. I knew it.
For whatever reason,
I
Drew,
can't
I
make
never
this
would
up.
have guessed.
I
I'm
cannot
thinking,
make it up either.
I'm thinking Return of the Mag. I'm thinking all these like
knew
slap R. Kelly, and I should have known, like you said, like I should have known it was R. Kelly.
Should have known.
But then, so he walked away, and then he walked back to us, and then he got to the chorus, like, this is my song for real. He was just into it, man, but that isn't the only one. So then we went to Home Depot, we came back, and this dude's playing another song. Let me cue it up for you, in case you guys know this banger.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Charlene by
Charlene,
Anthony
right?
He was
Hamilton.
having
Yeah.
a time.
Bro,
He was having a time.
Hey. Bro
Word
was just
for
singing. He
word,
was trying to
just
get the
singing
love of
it.
his life back.
Right.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what
we
My-
were
my bro-
thinking he was on the phone with the lady, and he was trying to get some sweet yams tonight. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nah, literally. As you name those 2 songs or play
Yeah.
the songs, I'm sitting here thinking, you know how you see like the mating calls that a male will do in those documentaries where he's trying to get y'all. Nah, that's what my man's was doing, hitting them vocals.
I
Like,
thought
nah.
he was like around our age, but then I really looked, and Malcolm even told me he had some gray in his beard, so he had to have been like late 40s, I'd say. But he
I don't know.
was.
I got grades. I don't know. I'm 33, so
He had to have been the early 80s, baby.
it sounded like he being stressed out with the love of his life. So he could very well be a younger man. That's not specific to 41-year-old.
I was I don't try to bring R. Kelly into the pod, but you know when I do,
Somehow
it's
you
always
always
fun.
do,
It's
yeah.
just somehow it always surrounds the pod.
Well, I know we trying to get to episode 200, but hey, Drew, we trying to get there.
Please get a warning.
Oh man, but no, that's actually I never, like Gerard said, I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
This
That's
is
actually
episode
funny.
181, so 19 more.
Oh man, I was just telling somebody earlier. It's really crazy. Shout out to, by the way, I didn't plan shout outs, but shout out to Deontay Wilson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
From high school, literally been hitting me up, telling me he wants to discuss R&B more, but like is just as hype as us for reaching 200. So like, clearly he
that's
listened
dope.
because we didn't discuss that early into the podcast. That was like at the end of I think the last episode. You said we were at 180, almost getting to 200. So
He
just
hit
want to
me
give my
up
boy a
too
shout out, man.
after you sent me the message about Chris Cash, and is that no, not Chris Cash? What was his name? The guy I recommended last time.
Yeah, no, yeah. Also,
Chris-
yeah, that
yeah,
he
yeah.
was.
Yeah,
He was
so
glad that we mentioned him.
he was like, I usually talk through B. He's like, I just realized we're friends on here. We've been friends since high school. He's like, I'll just message you. I was like, all right. I was like, I appreciate it. But yeah,
No, man, for real.
I'm
Shout
glad
out
his
to him.
music reached someone else. So yeah, he can rap. He's dope.
Yeah.
No, that I gotta find a way to post that clip of you naming all his song names because that's just hilarious.
figure it
Like
out.
anybody will find that funny because it was
Yeah.
so many things relatable.
It's so random.
It is, but no, that was Drew. I don't want to keep you or steal your thunder, but I know you had actually also mentioned, speaking of artists, a new segment you had on your mind.
Man, I was gonna wait
wanna-
till what have we listened to, kind of
Okay,
around that,
if
but
you
we can
wanna
do
wait,
it now.
that's
We can
cool.
do it now if you want.
It is up to you. It's your
Hey,
segment. I
you're
wanna
the
give you
host. It
full-
sounded like you had a game plan, so let's stick to it, Coach.
Yeah, no, knock it out.
Gerard, after you didn't want to participate, I kind of messaged Gerard on the side. I was like, hey, do you want to participate in this? So the segment, because after I had to clarify it a little bit, so the segment is called, did we give it a name, Gerard? Gerard, what have the senseis been listening to?
Oh,
and B, if you ever want to contribute, we'll name it to what have we been listening to?
For sure. No, the only reason it wasn't that I didn't want to participate, but
I'm sorry, what's been on our mind? That's the segment.
yeah,
what's been on my
honestly,
mind?
Yeah.
honestly, I think of movie and like TV lyric or like lines more than like rap lyrics. So I can rattle off just random ones I think of throughout
Just
the day.
pop in
but I
your
feel
head
like-
randomly, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I
that's
feel
the
like-
gist of the segment. So let me backtrack a little bit. I was with my cousins. This had to have been like 4 or 5 years ago, and my cousin was like, "You ever just wake up one morning and out of nowhere you got Cotton Eye Joe stuck in your head?" I'm like, "Bro, what?" He's like, "Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe." That song. He's like, "Yeah, just woke up one morning and Cotton Eye Joe was stuck in my head." He's like, "Life's weird, man." So always, we'll just randomly text each other. Life's weird, man. It had this song stuck in my head today. So I was like, let's incorporate it on this show. Like, God,
Is this Mike? This isn't Mike, is it?
no, my cousin Josh on my mom's
Okay.
side. But
Mike
Mike gets it too.
Until you told that story, Drew, I never knew that was the name of the actual song. Like,
Which one?
The one you were just singing.
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Never
yeah.
knew that was the name of that song. So as you started singing, I'm like, wait, I know that damn
Yeah, yeah.
song. Never
Everybody
knew
knows
that
it.
was
They
the
play
title.
it at every sports game. Every time you go to a game or something, they
It's
play it.
Every time.
So randomly, I think this was Saturday when I just thought of this. I was like, let's incorporate it on the pod. And I woke up, and I know we already talked about R. Kelly, but I was like, I decided to stay home tonight, and just work. Just that's all that was in my head, B. Just that little snippet.
Drew was on a mission.
He can't help himself. He can't help himself.
I'm sorry, he's got so many goddamn hits.
Hey, I'm not mad at you, Drew, because me and Kiera, every time R. Kelly banger come on, we was like, damn, why the fuck you gotta be a weirdo, bro?
You know,
Like,
why'd he have to go get himself locked
It's
up?
impossible not to dance. Like, we're not going to lie. Like, I understand why he was called the Pied Piper. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
oh
I
my
get it.
God.
And then I think it was Sunday, so another just random lyric popped in my head. Is by Corrupt. It's off one of his old albums. It was like, if rapping was a bitch, you'd have no pussy. Maybe tongue kissing, but still, no pussy. And I was in my head like, ugh, that is just raw. That's a gritty. But just these random ass shit pop in my head all day. Like I told Gerard, some days maybe it's a chorus, maybe it's just a random lyric, maybe it's a beat, just whatever. So this is the new segment. Whatever pops into your head, just jot it down. And Gerard, was there anything with you over the past 3 days that happened?
Oh, it was a couple things. I didn't really know how he wanted to get this done, so
Yeah.
I just was writing random, like,
There
every
you
time
go.
I, like, when the playlist is on, I just write a random note just to
Yep.
say, like, randomly what I like about that song. So, here's my random music thoughts to go along with Drew's thing. King Louis, my hoes, they do drugs, is not championed enough, okay?
See?
Because I, too, once had hoes that did drugs. So, so I related to that.
Who was that by? Who's that by?
We would, huh?
Who's that by?
King Louis.
Okay.
And then featuring Pusha T and from 3-6 Mafia.
Juicy or Project or DJ
no,
Paul?
Juicy J.
Juicy.
Yeah, yep. And then we was telling B about random. I think we was texting each other. We was talking about Snoop albums, right? Mm-hmm. And then we talked to listen to what did he say? The last
Ego Trip.
No,
right?
it was one before that. The one with No Limit.
Malice in Wonderland. That one.
No, the one that was with No Limit. The last
Top Dog, No Limit.
No,
Or Last
one
Meal.
After the Last Meal.
Woo, Jesus. That was
Yeah.
Y'all got there. Hey, teamwork.
We got there.
That's a
And so when we was talking about that, when we was texting each other, I was like, oh man, yeah, wrong ideas on that album. And then I just started singing, I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about me.
all the time.
I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see.
Bro,
Yeah.
he puts his soul into that.
Hey, bro, yes. And then just driving the baby around. This is like crazy. Cassidy listens to whatever music I listen to. And then so Squabble Up came on, and that's her shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I like what Kendrick say, hit his turf and get it crack and double back like a deluxe. I was like, I love that part. That's what and then we was talking about somebody was asking about Drake's classics. I was listening to something. They was talking about Drake classics, and then they was like, the only true like Drake classic that they think of like as a hip hop album is the one with
Take Care.
No.
If you're reading this.
Nope.
Nothing was the same.
Yes, nothing was the same.
We're just gonna be doing this all
so
night. Huh?
So like so they were saying like nothing was the same, and then they was like, to me that album don't have no skips, and then it was like, I don't know, it might have one skip, and then he was like, which skip is that? And then they said, 305 to My City. I was like, I feel like
song.
people, I'm like, people get, I said Drake's 305 to My City gets unfair criticism, like, cause like, dog, I think it's a good song, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people, but they was like, it's because you ain't visited enough strip clubs, like, which leads to my last thought. Schoolboy Q answered this, and it ties it up nicely with that. It was like, I don't take advice from niggas who don't get hoes. That is why people don't like that.
Yeah. I remember that. Drake had a lyric like, something like, I know my music is for women, or like basically guys that listen or criticize him don't get no pussy. I forget the line.
That's from it's from Underground Kings. It's from Take Care. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna have to find it. But yeah, please continue.
Yeah, so that was my last random thought.
I love it. You had more than I did. I love it. Yeah. Anything that popped in your mind, B, this week?
Honestly, like I said, it's more so like, I don't tend to have that for hip hop. It tends to be like a R&B song, like one like specific note or something that I'll
Well, that's the
repeat.
thing. It could be any genre. That's what we were saying.
Well, no, what happens with me typically is I like think of randomly what line from a movie that I'll like quote and continue to quote with friends or whatnot. What actually popped, listening to y'all talk about this, I thought of something I posted on Instagram was actually Pat McAfee was making a joke about Jason Hansen. And me and Mike always had inside jokes back when he played Mike Rickman. Mm-hmm. Back when Jason Hansen used to do the kickoffs for Lions, how he used to start like 20 yards back, do a full sprint. Bro, for whatever reason, like just all the times me and Mike cracked that joke, like I sent him that video and not all I could think about is Pat McAfee does this impression. He runs through the studio and pretends to be Jason Hansen, like doing a kickoff. Dog, that is all that plays in my mind. So I'll randomly be like sitting down and thinking about it and just like kind of laugh and giggle to myself. But that's all I've been thinking about lately.
There you go.
Typically it's a TV show, something stupid like, remember, what was Workaholics? Remember Workaholics where Durst, where they was in court and Durst was like, you better lawyer up.
All the time.
You better lawyer.
I think of that because Jerry used to do it all the time.
Yes. So me and Jerry, like randomly, we'll just be talking. It's like, you better lawyer. So it's just random shit like that. It's never really music. It's like, so I guess I can add TV shows or movies, but always I can quote movies all day long. Like that's my thing.
So that's
you know what I just watched?
What's been on our mind?
You know what I just watched? Y'all ever seen Black Dynamite?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you remember when he busted in their house and he was like, y'all got to stop selling drugs? And he was like, but I sell drugs to the community, Black Dynamite.
Like, that's the shit I think about. I'm just be rolling. Like, oh, no, that's funny. That's actually really funny.
Oh man.
Well, Drew, I appreciate you for that idea. I think that's a fun segment, and I look forward to that because honestly,
whatever pops in your mind from now to the next pod, just jot it down.
I know,
like a line, a clip, anything.
I look forward to that because I know y'all have way more lyrics remembered than most people will ever forget.
It's weird how songs pop into your head. Like, just out of nowhere, you'll think of a song from, like, 1998 or something. You know, just, it's weird.
Drew, It's one when hearing you say that, it's one song I thought of in particular with 2 Chainz. I feel like you already know off top.
Wood grain chestnut, titty fuck chestnut. I love that one. That dude.
That run by 2 Chainz is like a historic comedic level on some of those bars. Like
You just gotta laugh.
who thinks of shit like what? Oh my goodness! So I'll randomly think of that. Drew just start cracking up, thinking of taking those cruises in the PT Cruiser, man. Good times, man. Good times. But no, thank you, Drew. That was actually really fun. I actually do have. Remember, I kind of teased it earlier in the week, but I mentioned how I kind of been in my like white girl pop bag lately. Listening to some Olivia Dean for the first time. Man I Need is an incredible song. Like, if y'all haven't heard that song, highly recommend it.
I don't think I have.
But then I listened to I mentioned listening to Bob Dylan for the first time.
That's right.
Intentionally. And what I was teasing was the song Blowing in the Wind specifically. Mentioned I'll share it on podcast, but we've discussed Sam Cooke before often on here. Watching a documentary on my boy Sam Cooke, Blowing in the Wind was actually the song that inspired Sam Cooke to then write A Change Gonna Come. He felt Bob Dylan in this song, the content that he was mentioning, like he felt like he needed to have a deeper meaning in his music. So that inspired him to make A Change Gonna Come. But then he hesitated to release it because of the content. He was a big supporter and used to back, like social causes financially, used to mentor people, but never quite like took public stands, X, Y, and Z. So the reason it kind of was actually released after he passed away was because he was nervous to release it. Fast forward, he releases the song, and now to this day, you still hear it during social causes, and it's like, man, like I've always loved that song, always had a love for Sam Cooke, but never did I think it was actually Bob Dylan who inspired him to write that song. So
I never knew that.
Similar to how we kind of had those discussions about New Edition and Backstreet Boys and seeing, like, I think Bob Dylan is one of those artists that I know of, but like I've never really gone on my way to listen to his music. So long-windedly, that's how all of that was connected, and it just was like, wow, like I never would have thought, that Sam Cooke was inspired by Bob Dylan. Like, so I thought that was a nice nugget and just wanted to share that story after teasing it earlier in the week.
B, did you ever see the movie Walk Hard? With
in full,
John C.
no,
Reilly?
but I've seen I've randomly turned on, what was it? It used to be on TNT, I think.
Yeah.
Like would see like clips and be like, bro, why is this movie good but also like silly and hilarious? Like I didn't know how to watch the movie. It was so silly, but like it was based off. Was it like a mockumentary? Like
it's based off like a bunch of different documentaries or like biopics. Like Walk Hard by Johnny Cash. It's based off of Bob Dylan somewhat, but he didn't really have a movie back then. But like, it's just it makes fun of like all those different eras of music. Like he does drugs with the Beatles and shit like that, and
really
has like a little moment with them and everything. Yeah, it's funny. But he does the one part where he mimics Bob Dylan, and he just says whatever comes to his mind. Like,
really?
So, I mean, if we're going to talk about what's on our mind, it always lives rent-free in my head. He's like, rim job, fairy, teapots, Jose, can you see the sun? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it just makes no sense. But he does like a spot-on Bob Dylan impression. I'm going to send it to you later.
No, I need that. Because I have seen clips, but I actually want to go back and watch
that whole movie, you and now that we're older too, you have a bigger appreciation for it, like how he goes through all the different genres of music. It's funny.
Yeah, no, I want to check that out.
Because at the very end of the movie, he gets one of his songs sampled by like Ghostface Killah and the dude from Pearl Jam. But then like
Really?
a new rapper who no one ever heard of like remixes his old song and makes it sexual and shit, and just. He's old as fuck. He's like, oh, what am I listening to? You just
and that's John
watch
C.
it.
It? Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Man,
so you know
no,
and it's full of like cameos from everybody. So, Gerard, have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen Walker.
That movie's hilarious.
Yeah,
Bro, I gotta watch it. Like I said, I saw like bits and pieces randomly would come across it on TNT. I think after like a game or some shit like that. But
it's one of those ones you get caught up to.
That's an even better reason to watch it. Oh man! But if y'all are good with it, I wanted to get into Did You Knows. Unless there's anything else you guys wanted to discuss. So without further ado, Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl, now expected to earn the biggest first week sales for any album in U.S. history,
That's
surpassing
insane.
Adele's 25. It's still aiming at number one debut on the Billboard 200 with an increased 4 million units first week. It was reported 3.5 pure sales, the biggest debut in the history of the chart. As of today, there's still 2 days of tracking to go, so
Jeez.
that's the only reason why it's not official. And again, she released on a Friday, so
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing the regular numbers, but it's still looking like Adele will have the higher streaming numbers. But as far as sales and, like I said, 4 million the first week is crazy. But despite her success, I'm more so impressed by, I want to start off by saying I don't get it. But when I say that, I'm not hating at all. It's like, I just literally don't understand. Like, I'm not around too many people that.
I don't get it, and I am hating.
And, like, I know what Swifties are, but like,
Yeah.
I've heard some of her songs at the same time. Like, until you see these numbers, it's like, damn, like, I get it. I understand why no other artist wants to release when Taylor Swift is dropping. Like,
yeah, even when you like listen to her hits, like "Shake It Off" is a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you listen to the hits and you like, okay,
yeah,
It's
like,
not groundbreaking music.
right? Yeah, like that's it. Like you know, like
and again,
it's-
I don't
it's
want to
teeny
sound like a
bopper
hater.
music.
I'm also inspired because I feel like Taylor Swift, if there's anybody be like, I'm just release albums and just do my own thing, follow blueprint. She don't do that. Like, apparently on this album, she has like, she speaks at the intro of each song. Apparently, is like almost like the director's cut you see for like old DVDs back in the day. So like another way, and I saw this by Brian. Shout out to our boy Z. He posted it on his Twitter, but like just new ways to connect with your fans. Like, to have reached the success that she has and still be, innovative, still being creative, doing her own thing. Like, I'm inspired by that. So I do see a lot of people kind of like hating on social media. I ain't going that far, like I said, but
yeah, I can't hate. I'm just never gonna listen. But okay.
yeah, no, I can't even fathom the fact that somebody's selling 4 million a week, like in 2025. Like, we talk about the back in the day. I mean, even Adele, like, I didn't know if this was possible anymore. So to see somebody 4 million, like, I don't even know what to say. Like,
I listened to 2 tracks off the new album, and I was just, I'm good. I was like, it sounds like everything else she's released and that I've heard before.
I want to listen just to say I listened to the album, and it's like y'all said, if it's okay at the end, cool. But like, I don't have anything to go off of other than like the songs I hear like in the mall, X, Y, and Z. So,
I mean, I see her fans talking about the new album, and her fans are getting older, and they're like, "Hey, man, like we getting older, you should be maturing your music too." And it's not like, so I don't know, man, I don't know. So
yeah,
it's not. I stay out of white people's business. So
I'm just curious. I always think about this. If Michael Jackson was this big around this time, what the internet would be saying about him. Like, everything that came with him in his career and everything. What would they be saying,
Bro, I can tell you it wouldn't be pretty.
No.
That's why I think back to, like, you hear people say, like, man, we need, like, a new Pac, we need a new Biggie. And it's like, bro, if Pac and Biggie was alive today, like, talent would be undeniable. But the amount of fat jokes that Biggie would get on Twitter, like,
Pac would be getting gay jokes.
Bro, like, the jokes that they would have, the slanders, the way that people go out their way to, like, critique every little thing, it's like, bro, it's almost a part of me that's like, man, I'm glad they didn't have to experience, like, some of the stuff that some of these artists do now, because, like you said, it's almost certain artists can't win, and I don't know, a lot of, rage bait out there, like, purposely trying to make people upset. It's like, bro, I use social media as, like, an entertainment tool, but at the end of the day, it's not real, like, and a lot of people put a lot of value into it.
Well, that's the thing, too. Like, Michael Jackson lived way past they did, to 2009, so he got the brunt of it on, like, forums on the internet. I've seen shit like that before.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Just wild think pieces about him and shit.
Drew, do you remember being in, like, I remember being in a grocery store and every tabloid was like Jacko, Mike Jet, like, weird, like, bro,
hanging the baby over the
social media, like,
hanging the baby over the balcony. Yeah,
bro.
those,
Like,
yeah.
so no, no.
Yeah, we
I would
didn't
not
get
wanna see
Tupac
that.
and Biggie in the internet era, so we would
Bro,
never
have y'all
know.
seen the weird AI shit people been doing? Like,
That was the
Yeah, I seen
wrestling
that.
shit. The
bro,
wrestling
not
shit
just
was
wrestling,
kind of
like
funny.
making
No,
it
I
seem like
seen.
some. No, they're
Yeah.
making it seem like Tupac's on IG Live. Like,
Really?
it's so bad to where Robin
Jeez.
Williams' daughter had to ask people to stop sending her the
Oh,
fake
man.
AI shit because I don't
They used to
understand
send.
how we
They
got
sent
to this
something of
point.
her dad. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
man.
people don't understand. Like, bro, that shit is not entertaining. Like,
Right.
that's why we've been passionate on here before about artists talking about embracing AI. Like, I don't get how do we put AI into something that's literally about expressing yourself in art form? Like,
Right.
bro, I don't want to sound like that guy with the tinfoil on his head, but like, I'm kind of concerned. And like, you go on dating profiles, motherfuckers got a profile picture with like AI, like it's like, bro, this isn't you. Like, you
Yeah.
realize this is catfishing. Like,
Mm.
man, I could go on a huge rant. We got to get a player haters ball soon because I got some
Ooh.
shit to get off my chest. But yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Travis Scott and Kendrick Lamar's "Goosebumps" is now officially the highest certified rap song in history.
Wow.
Now at 17 times platinum, surpasses Drake's "God's Plan." Both songs, by the way, produced by Cardo Got Wings. So
Hey.
shout
Wow.
out to everybody involved there. And to say you got the top 2 songs in hip hop, like
That's crazy.
crazy flex. Also, since we last recorded, it's been confirmed that Bad Bunny will be the halftime performer for Super Bowl LX
Hey.
on Sunday, February 8th, 2026 at Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. I was going to ask you guys' thoughts, but I already know Gerard's excited. Drew, I'm curious how you feel.
I don't know his music. I'm gonna be honest. It is what it is.
So I
I'm gonna
used to be like
watch,
that
but-
until I went to Boston, shot at my boy OG1, but he was super heavy on Bad Bunny. I'm like, bro, I've never heard his music. Like, what makes you like him? And the more we listened to it, the more I was fucking hyped. Like, hey, I'm telling you, if you ain't familiar, I can't tell you what the lyrics mean, but I can tell you it's gonna be
familiar, though.
hype. It's gonna be colorful. It's gonna be energetic. It's gonna be everything you want in a Super Bowl performance.
What if it's
Personally,
terrible? What if it's terrible?
if I had to bet on this performance, I feel very confident because
Hey, Drew,
Bunny.
his tour is on one of the shows from his tour is on Amazon Prime. So if you want to
nice.
see a
The last
performance,
show,
I
I think it was the
honestly-
last show they put on Amazon
I
Prime.
honestly think I'm gonna use the Super Bowl as like the first time to really see what he's about. And
You
just kinda
should,
go
and then
in
we
with,
can-
you know.
we
Yeah.
can talk
but
about it.
I'll let you know
also-
now. Like his show is amazing. He has an amazing
believe it,
show.
yeah. Yeah, the number one artist in the world.
Like you said,
I
you're not
imagine.
gonna know the words. It's all Spanish, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, just vibe. Cause
I'm about to say I'm gonna turn the fuck up regardless because
Yeah,
I
just
know
vibe.
he gonna bring it. Personally, I'm expecting him to come out like he did. I think it was WrestleMania when he came out, had a
yeah.
trash can, whole crowd was going crazy. It better bang like that. That's all I know. I know it's gonna hit. So shout out to Bad Bunny. Cardi B's "Am I the Drama" officially sold 200,000 equivalent units, 88,000 pure sales. This set the record for the biggest first week sales for a female R&B and hip hop album in 2025.
Nice.
This is her second consecutive #1 album. Once again, we said it before when we're reviewing her album. Go back and check it out if you haven't heard it yet. But very proud of Cardi B. And also wanted to shout out her haters. Cough, Nicki Minaj. But curious what y'all thought of that back and forth because I'm not gonna lie. We've talked about Nicki Minaj on here before. I feel like this is so unnecessary, but like it kind of fits their MO. What's crazy is Cardi really wasn't even talking about Nicki Minaj on
not
the
talking
album.
about it
Like,
at all.
so it's like out of all people that could have started this up, like, and the day the official album sales are announced to like, bro, somebody has to get a chance to speak with Nicki Minaj and just say, bro, you don't have to hate. Like, it's okay to be happy for other people. I don't get it. They took it to a level. I'm gonna call out both of them. Like, when you insert kids, I don't care what your beef is. Like, the way they was talking about each other's kids, that was unnecessary. But I feel more disappointed in Nicki Minaj because, again, I would understand if she was talking about on the album. She wasn't. And it's almost like even some of the stuff that Cardi B said, while I think Cardi B also went she took things too far. But some of the stuff she talked about is like, bro, like, why are you always going out your way to hate on other people anytime somebody else is being, like, successful, specifically women? I don't really get it, but it's like, bro, like, Nicki Minaj can truly be like that, one of those pillars reaching down, helping other artists out. But
for whatever reason, she just don't want to do that. So you watch some of her rants, it's like, bro, I just hope Nicki finds a place where she's able to be, I guess, at peace. Because listening to her, watching her moves, it's clear it's not there. So I'm curious what y'all thought, if y'all had anything y'all wanted to add or
I agree with
speak on.
everything that you said. I always champion Nicki.
And you do. That's
yeah.
You really do. Like you always go out your way to say how that's one of your goals.
But she
like females in hip hop.
That's the thing, man. She's a loser, bro. She acts like a loser, and like I hate people that are super talented and you don't have a reason to act like a loser, and you act like a loser. Like that's weak as fuck. Like there's no reason for you to be doing all of this towards Cardi. That girl ain't paying attention to you. Why don't you focus on the career that you already have? You're already a legend. Like you going back and forth with her means absolutely nothing. Whatever, if the industry did whatever to you, you're not helping them out by doing all these like random
antics and shit.
Yeah, on the internet. Like this shit is stupid, man. It makes the shit that people say when they say, "Oh, Nicki's a cokehead" or she got schizophrenia and stuff. That makes people believe that shit. Like when you be doing this, when you be wilding out on the internet. Like I didn't understand that shit. And yes, them both talking about their children was dead wrong. I don't like that at all. But I am on the side of if you say something about me, I'm taking it to hell.
Sure.
I'm definitely on that side.
Don't go low, so I'm taking it.
Yeah. You go low, I'm taking it to hell. So I'm with Cardi on that. Like, oh, we talking about kids.
bro, I was reading some of them tweets like, damn.
Nicki started, like Gerard said, though. Nicki started it, though. So
Nicki started it, right, bro.
Gonna eat that shit.
When she said his favorite color is 5, I died. I died. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
We'll get canceled for the R. Kelly shit, dog.
I was like, bro, what? Like, and then they made an AI. Like, I thought it was real, but when they made that AI South Park and had her talking on the phone, like Nicki going on Twitter, she was like, "Wait, I'm having a rant on Twitter," and then the son was banging spoons, bro. I was like, bro, Cardi won. She won. Like, bro, like, not even just the diss tracks she did to the girl. What she just did to Nicki, bro, she won. I'm not, like, because I can't even, like, when you can't even stop yourself from laughing at a joke about somebody's kids, like, it's over. I can't.
That's right. What's crazy is, like, okay, Nicki, you did all this, but all you did is bring more attention to Cardi B. If your goal was truly to hate, you're doing the opposite of everything you intended, which is why haters never prosper. Like, Cardi B, you could tell she was authentic in everything she said. Like, if it truly was Nicki Minaj's son's birthday, like, why are you on Twitter right now? Like, find you something to do. Like, leave me alone. It's truly like a bully that's finally met their match. I love it.
She
like,
said, for the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Like, literally, like, subliminally talking to her son, like, get your mama is crazy.
It's just, it honestly feels like Nicki has no friends at all in the game. Like,
oh, she don't.
And
that's
she's
the sad
burned
part, bro.
every bridge with everybody, and all she does is sit in a room and just think of the worst shit to say about people. It's just high school shit.
Bro, and that's the thing. I feel like, Drew, you brought it home for me. Like, you realize the more the curtain kind of gets pulled back on the industry, it's like, bro, a lot of y'all really is corny as fuck. A lot of y'all really have no substance as a human being. Like, sure, you're getting the fame, you're getting the limelight, but like, what are you truly doing with that? Are you using your platform to lift people up? Are you, anytime you get threatened, somebody is possibly dethroning you, which is what it seems like Nicki Minaj does to me. Like, do you get defensive? Do you start to throw dirt on their name? Or, like, you have all these artists that just help people, and it's like, bro, I don't get, like you said, Gerard, like, you hear certain things about artists, like, nah, I don't believe that, but, like, Nicki Minaj, like, how could you not? Shit, if y'all watch her on Kai Cenat stream, like, she was acting crazy on there. It's like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, it just seems like weird energy. So,
She's
again,
just
I hope
spaced out, or like her alter ego, that Roman shit. Just, you never know what mind space she's in. I hate that. Like, act normal for once. Like,
bro,
you're not on drugs. I think she might be. You never know though. But you're not on like psychotic drugs or anything like that, and you're not going off the wagon. If she is, she's not diagnosed, but it's just unhinged. It's unhinged behavior.
just heal, like, and that's not going to bring her the happiness. I feel like she thinks it will, and it's like, bro, at this point, the act is tired. Like, find something to do. But yeah, no, I thought all that was corny. So shout out again to Cardi B. Proving again she's one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Young Thugs. I really don't know how to pronounce this album name. Is it a Scooty? Like,
No idea.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
whatever his title, or I'm pretty sure Us Scuddy. I think everything about the album is just really weird. But landed at number 6 on the Billboard 200. The Atlanta rapper's fourth studio album moved 52,000 units in his first week, despite a delayed rollout and limited singles. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure considered successful. Became his 9th top 10 album of his career. So, have either of y'all listened to the album?
No.
Well, I guess we'll just keep moving. Shout out to Juvenile.
Hey, you know what it is? I just Googled what the name of the title is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a red star.
Hmm?
A red star. That's the definition of Oi Scooty. It's a red supergiant star.
Cool.
I don't know what they got to do with him. But
Yeah. I thought that would bring more clarity for me,
I did
but
too. I'm more
almost more
now
confused
than
now.
ever.
Like, all right. Well, shout out to Juvenile. Announced a new album, Boiling Point, produced entirely by Manny Fresh, set to be released on November 15th. Thoughts?
I dig that he's
I'm
going
looking
back
forward
to
to
his old album title,
yeah,
or like a play on it.
I didn't realize that. No, that's a good point. New Dave album has been announced. The Boy Who Played the Harp, set to release on October 24th. Thoughts?
okay. All right.
Okay, all right. Well, since we last recorded actually in September, towards the end of September, but Drake actually was the most streamed rapper of September on Spotify with 1.45 billion streams across all credits. His 7th consecutive month holding the title. I think I mentioned, what was that I mentioned last time? I think one of the albums randomly getting plays, but shout out to Drake. The 2025 Detroit Tigers went 3-13 over their final 16 games of the regular season. They're just the second MLB team in history to finish 3-13 and still make the playoffs. The other team to do it was the 2000 New York Yankees, who did win the World Series. So after winning their first series, the Tigers became the first MLB team to win a postseason series immediately after losing 5 straight series to end the regular season. Today, they won 9-3 after being down 0-3 against the Mariners to force a Game 5. Javi Baez hit his first home run in 8 years in the postseason. I'm honestly learning quite a bit watching baseball and seeing how AJ Hinge kind of is doing his strategy and like putting this here or there. Like, shit I never think about watching as a casual baseball, but like, it's also the first time in my life I've watched highlights of baseball on YouTube. I don't know if y'all have ever done that, but like, videos be kind of long.
Yeah.
But, get caught up on the game and whatnot. But just want to say, man, Detroit is really lucky to have the coaching we do right now, whether it's MCDC, AJ Hinge, or JB Bickerstaff. Like, I feel like the sports teams right now, I'm not really familiar with the Detroit Red Wings coach, but I feel like right now this is the best collection of coaches I feel like I've seen in Detroit at one time. So,
Yeah.
love to see it. And then Cam Schlitter of the Yankees is the first pitcher in MLB history to have 12 strikeouts in a winners take all postseason game. He did it as a rookie, by the way, in his postseason debut. So I saw that and thought that was just dope as hell. And then lastly, Michigan is retiring Trey Burke's number 3 jersey on January 23rd against Ohio State. So shout out to Trey Burke.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any Nuggets, anything, Drew, you wish to add? Gerard, either of you wish to add anything Nuggets-wise?
I don't have anything.
Well, I guess we can get into what we've listened to, watched, and or played. I got a couple on here I feel like you guys would be proud of. Well, one in particular, again, it's kind of continuing the theme, but curious if there's anything y'all want to discuss, get into heavy. Mine isn't very much. I haven't been listening to a lot of albums recently since we last recorded.
Nothing really came out. I listened to the new Bryson Tiller album.
Ooh, how's it?
It was good. Yeah, so the first half, like, it's like you know how they do the double albums now. So the first half is a singing album, so it's called Solace, and the second half is called The Vices, which came out actually in August. But so like the Solace part came out this past weekend, and then the Vices have been out, but now it's just one whole album now. So it's called Solace and the Vices, and so I liked it. I like it.
Okay. Shout out to.
Jeezy had a mixtape that came out called "Still Snowing" with DJ Drama. It was okay. But if you like mature Jeezy, like then you'll like this. And I think what he did on this album is kind of like I remember 50 Cent did a mixtape back in the day where he just rapped over old beats. I think it's called Sincerely Southside. If y'all ever go back and listen, Jeezy kind of did the same thing, but instead of like rapping over the old beats, he kind of like remixed them and made them like his type of beats and stuff like that. So it was cool. Like I was, when he said he was releasing the mixtape, I was kind of looking at like another Trap or Die type mixtape, but he ain't in that mind space no more. So I don't know why I set myself up for that. But you know, it's still cool. It's cool. I liked it.
I listened to 3 songs off at Gerard. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then I saw, I think it was Ty posted. He was like, Jeezy made an album for the Unks. I'm like, makes sense.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, that's what he did. Yeah. And then I listened to you sent me a album by Jay Worthy, because you know, you know, West Coast artist. It was cool. I liked it. I liked,
it's different.
I liked the setup. I liked the how he was trying to tell the story. I really liked the FTJ with Wiz Khalifa and Jim Jones. That was tough. I liked the Conway song, Bellagio, Larry June. And I don't really listen to a lot of Larry June, but 2Ps is tough. I like that.
It is. I like the Dark Tints one with Conductor.
Yeah, Dark Tints is fire too. Yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
like 96 Big Body is tough too. Like that's like that was the classic West Coast feel that you said. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
I just like his flow and his sound, and he's very underrated. I just don't think he doesn't get any love, but he's featured a lot. If you really look on some of these albums, he's on a lot of these albums.
I've seen a lot of Jay Worthy featured on stuff, and I didn't know if he could carry an album. But when he got certain production, like with the West Coast production, it sounds mid to me because I feel like I've heard it before.
Yeah.
But once he get in a pocket, like I said, like with 96 Big Bands,
his flow's elite.
Yeah. Once he get in a pocket, he's tough. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He just got a good sound. I heard this and I was like, this is really refreshing right now after all the stuff that's come out. It's not album of the year worthy. I wouldn't even say it's top 10, but just a good listen.
But it's a good listen, yeah. And that's honestly
that's all I listen to is just the Jay Worthy.
Well, I guess I'll bring it home. I've been listening to a lot of random stuff through Apple. One song is "How Much Can a Heart Take" by Lucky Dave.
I love that.
I'm just going to start rambling off a bunch of random songs, but I have something I think you'll like later, Gerard. What else have I been listening to? Do You Like Me by Daniel Caesar. Tiana Taylor, Maybe, featuring Pusha T and Yo Gotti. Over by Lucky Dave. Me and You by Tim's. Just like...
It's Day. D-A-Y-E. You said Dave.
Oh, sorry. Fuck you. Forget that.
I mean, you
know. Olivia Dean, I listened to Dive and Danger by her, both off her album Messy. Listen to some Dua Lipa. Is it Dua Lipa?
Lipa.
Yeah. I think it was New Rule. I have 2 songs, but one of them I had previously, but I have I Don't Give a Fuck and then New Rule. So just been listening to some crazy stuff. And Drew, I think I asked you if you listened to YFN Lucci. But I heard a song of his called Pieces on My Neck featuring 21 Savage. Song bangs. If y'all need a new song for like car test, whatever. But I got excited, Drew, because I got him confused with Sauce Walker, who you've been listening to. So I heard, that's why I asked that question randomly. Once I realized it was the wrong artist, I'm like, well.
I don't really know much about YNF Lucci or
YFN don't feel bad.
I mean, he's been in jail for the past.
That is true.
5 years. So yeah.
Speaking of, Pooh Shiesty's out.
Oh yeah,
he is.
Yeah,
he is. So curious to see what he does. But like I said, Man I Need, but also another song, A Couple Minutes. I've just been listening to a lot of Olivia Dean apparently. An
I've
artist
heard her
called,
name so much, but I don't know anything about her, who she is, what she looks like.
I think you would actually like her.
Maybe I'll check
I'll
out
send
the
y'all the
album.
song.
then.
Have
Yeah.
neither one of y'all heard Man I Need?
I'm just gonna check out the album, honestly, because I've heard it's really good.
It's called The Art of Loving. I haven't listened to the album, but these are just, again, 2 songs I'm going to send y'all real quick. So Man I Need is the one I just sent y'all. But no, listen to a little Teddy Swims. An artist named Sam Fisher, this song called This City. Kaylee Ukis. Ukis? I think that's
Kali
right.
Cali Uchis.
Yeah, thank y'all for that. But to the good stuff. So I listened to another album. This time, it wasn't for the first time, but I went back and listened to an album that instantly unlocked core memories waiting on the bus with my CD player and trying to make sure my core was right. But it's Jay-Z's Black Album. And I mentioned how I listened to the Volume 1 last time. So now being able to go back and listen to the Black Album, now it's like, okay, because I mentioned how I was so impressed by Volume 1, it's like, how does it stack up against the albums you always hear? And to me, you listen to the intro, like I said, remembering the old bus memories, but I just feel like to have a different perspective now, if I'm being honest, I feel like, honestly, I enjoy Volume 1 better than the Black Album. And it's like not slanders, because I know the Black Album has the big hits, but like as far as like an album, the
Production
flow,
is so good on Black Album.
yes, very true. But as far as I feel like it's similar to what we talked about last time with like just how the album flowed together. I just came away liking Volume 1 more. So, and this isn't a hot take. I'm not trying to cause any controversy, but like you always hear people talking about the Black Album, and it's like, okay, but like Gerard, that perspective you gave me of like how people kind of felt like Jay-Z was getting a little too into, I guess, pop or R&B songs on Volume 1. But when you look at the Black Album, I mean, you always going to have, what more can I say, Encore, Change Clothes, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, like
Moment of
the
clarity.
mega Jay-Z hit. So it's like, I get it, but it's also kind of opened my mind to the perspective, Gerard, of like how we have that, we always use the comparison of Thriller versus Off the Wall. Like, you can't argue about how big of songs, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, 99 Problems, Public Service Announcement, like, I get it's a banger, but
at that, these are 2 different Jay-Z's at the time, because like people were talking about Jay-Z using like making pop records on Volume 1 because of Reasonable Doubt. So if you listen to Reasonable Doubt, then listen to Volume 1, and or not even that. If you listen to Reasonable Doubt, then listen to Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death, and then listen to Volume 1. Then the argument was like, oh, Jay-Z is trying to be the new Biggie since Biggie died. So like that's what they were saying. Even though Volume 1 is a really good album, like they're comparing Jay-Z to his previous work, and then Volume 2, Jay-Z got back to gritty stuff, kind of in between, because Streets is Watching was in between that. So Streets is Watching, and then that stuff carried over to Volume 2. Then they was like, all right, Jay-Z is making a like path of his own, and he's getting away from the like, you know, shiny suit shit that Puffy was doing. Like, so like that's what you'll see that. And then at that point, now as you keep going, Volume 3, the Blueprint 2, then once you get to the Black Album, then you'll see like what people saying. Like once you get to Black Album, that is the quintessential. That's the
that's
like,
peak Jay-Z to me.
Yeah, that's the everything. That's why we say Black Album is better, because if you listen to Jay all the way up to Black Album,
oh, you agree?
See what,
you agree Black Album's better?
Oh,
than
Black
Volume?
Album is better than Volume 1. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have
like,
to have
and
a
then
side
like
conversation.
even and not even like also like
why would you not be able to have that conversation?
No, I know
I'm
you're talking
joking,
about
B.
the field.
No, because I know y'all have side conversations. Like,
No.
that's perfectly
Gerard
fine.
and I,
Casual.
Gerard and I have exchanged our list before, because like I think it was a couple months ago I randomly listened to it was Blueprint 2. Blueprint 2.
Yep.
And then it rearranged
and I told
my
him, I was
entire
like,
list.
Yeah, I told him like Blueprint 2 is not as bad as it look. It's just too much. Yeah, like so.
And it
but also,
skyrocketed on my personal like Jay-Z list.
But back to what you were saying, B. Even when you listen to Black Album lyrically,
it's top notch,
untouchable.
I was
Like,
going.
you
that,
gotta
that's
listen
what
to
I was
the
gonna say,
lyrics.
Gerard. I was gonna
Yeah.
say he's saying so much shit on that album.
Yeah,
Like, so much.
Like
there's
saying
so many
he's saying a lot
quotables.
of shit on Black
Yeah.
Album. Like that's probably the best rapping that Jay.
That line
beats.
alone.
Okay, I would say like maybe
Blueprint
uh,
too.
American Gangster.
Yeah. Blueprint's
up there.
top notch lyrics as well.
I always
Blueprint is
loved
Blueprint.
American
Yeah,
Gangster. I don't know.
But-
Maybe I just feel like to listen to Volume 1 in this day and age, like it has everything it has like the perfect balance, like R&B. I love the song with Babyface. Like
yeah, and that's
I
funny that you say that
yeah,
because
yeah.
everyone hated that song.
That's the
I-
thing,
that's
too.
the
pretty
song people hated
based
the
on
worst.
the picture you painted. Like
Yeah.
I get it, but you listen to it now, like
Yeah,
But then
Bro,
think
that
about
shit
this:
bang.
be the power of Black Album. There's no features on it, and those are
Whoa.
and all those smash hits that are on it are just him. You know.
I mean, that's definitely a great point. Like I said, like, it's got the heavy hitters. I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
But even
I
the
came
B
in and listened to
tracks are
Volume 1. I was
fire, too,
impressed
though,
by
to
like.
me.
So Black Album was in 03.
yeah.
Volume 1 was
and
in.
that was Black Album was after his retirement as well.
Volume 1 was in 97.
Volume 1 was 97.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
again, that's always going to be a 30-year-old album.
That's
Listen
crazy.
to it in
But
2025.
I love talking about Jay-Z because I think he's the quintessential rap artist. Look how much he evolved in 6 years.
6 years, yeah. With all those
Yeah.
albums, the change started with Blueprint, the sound
Yeah.
of his voice. Because honestly, Blueprint 3 is full of great songs too.
Yeah.
I really love that album. But like Gerard said with Volume 2, he took a different sound, but he still got mega hits on that album too.
Yeah.
He had
Hard
to
Knock
go.
Life.
He had to.
Yeah.
If he didn't have those, he would have never made Big Pimpin' on Volume 3
Yeah.
and shit. And then
Yeah.
it led to the creativity of Blueprint. So
Right.
I think it's phenomenal. But personally, I took offense because Black Album to me for a long time in my life is that one album I would take with me on an island. If you could only take one album, it was the Black Album.
Yeah, 'cause I mean-
it's so good.
Context-wise, again, is hella hits on the Black Album. Like, I understand why people have it so highly regarded, but I mean, this is from '97, and I played it. It really wasn't too many skips on in my lifetime. Like, Imaginary Players, Always Be My Sunshine, like I said, Lucky Me, Who You With Too, Rap Game, Crack Game, like, and then the outro even was
Fire.
amazing. You Must Love Me, like,
Yeah, you must love.
bro,
me
when you
some
listen
shit.
to that in 2025, there's nothing listening to that like, damn, this shit from '97 for sure. Like, no, like it's certain songs on there you can put right now and it still be successful. Obviously, you can do that same thing with the Black Album, but like to hear the context that Gerard provided and to know it's not an album people talk about a lot for JD, it's like, bro, this should definitely be one talked about a bit more. But I mean, I get
I'm
it.
so curious, Gerard. If I really want B to listen to the Dynasty album now to hear how he feels for the first time hearing that, because it's a different
Yeah.
kind of album.
It's a different, yeah. It says Jay-Z album, but every track has a feature.
It's a Rockefeller album.
Yeah, it's a Rockefeller album. So
It's
yeah.
yeah.
But
Wait,
no,
so
I love
which-
I love that you keep going back. I love that you did do Volume 1 and do Black Album. Now like
But now it's gonna get fun.
Well,
yeah,
no,
now
no,
it's gonna be fun because then
honestly,
you gonna
I-
keep listening and then you gonna see
Go
evolution.
back, compare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think honestly, if B goes and listens to these albums, he's gonna come out with Blueprint 2 being his favorite. I feel like it's got every single sound that B loves in music.
Yeah, Blueprint 2 has. I think that's the point they made it for it to. It's just a lot. You know, it's
Yeah.
bloated.
It's a
some
lot. It
shit.
is.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of
I mean, the
quality
first
in
one,
it.
shit. The first Blueprint, you got
That album's incredible.
Izzo, Takeover, Girls, 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 Jigga That Nigga, You Don't Know, Hola Habito,
Renegade.
Heart of the City, Never Change, Song Cry, All I Need, Renegade, Blueprint,
Front
Lyrical
to back,
Exercise.
you can play that album.
Like,
Yeah,
that-
no skip.
and that's in '01. Like,
yeah.
bro, it's crazy to go through his discography.
Well, not to mention, Gerard and I have talked about it before. The last track on there is 3 songs in one.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that kind of makes sense.
It's an 11-minute song.
Damn, so now I kind of gotta go listen to.
I think Volume 3 even play that one now.
I was about to say I gotta listen to. I can't remember. I think I've heard bits and pieces. I can't remember if I've ever listened to Volume 2 in full. I don't think I've listened to it.
I still think Volume 3. I think either Volume 2 or Volume 3 is his biggest album. I think it might be
3.
Volume 2.
Wait.
Yeah, two is
Volume
yeah.
2. Yeah.
Money
That's
and
his
a Thing was the
best-selling.
outro track.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
It was on a bunch of albums at the time.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro,
Right.
He wasn't the only one with it. That's that JD album I listened to recently.
Yeah, it was on
that.
the Actually, that's a like
Right up B's alley.
that's an album that people like don't pay attention to. Is that Life in 1472?
That's a
Like
good
that's a
album.
really good album.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
well, I had told y'all for a while that I was going to be doing, some listening to Jay-Z. Took a bit to get to this point, but slowly but surely.
I think it'd be cool
I'm glad
when
you're
you're all
listening, 'cause-
done and you listen to them all. We should all do our top 10 Jay-Z albums. Or just rank
I'm glad
every
you're
album of
listening.
his.
Yeah, I'm glad you're listening because this is dope. Because now you see why people consider him the dope. I mean, consider him the GOAT. Like,
Yeah.
I know Drake your GOAT, but like you grew with Drake just like I grew with Jay. So like you seen how like Drake evolved into where you love him as an artist. When you go back and listen to understand how other people consider somebody a GOAT, you like, oh damn, I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes sense. I see why everybody say this. Yeah.
What I appreciate about Jay-Z is knowing, like, when, obviously listening to his music or whatnot, but I get to do the opposite of, like, okay, let me go back to the beginning with him. Like, I remember, the middle school throughout days, like Drew said, retiring, coming back, but, like, the early shit, In My Lifetime, Volume 1, like I said, 97, Volume 2 was 98, Volume 3 was 99, like, bro, I wasn't checking for Jay-Z in 1999. Like, I really wasn't listening to rap like that for real. But just thinking of 444, we've always talked about that. I mean, shit, that's 2017, so that's, 8 years now?
Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy because it really don't seem like it's been that long.
Magna
I
Carta,
think I
too.
do need to go back and watch the Throne or listen to Watch the Throne.
Oh,
Make
that's
sure
a-
you do the
songs.
deluxe
was-
version.
Yeah, that was a time, boy.
2011. I remember everybody's going to concerts and shit. Man, gee. So Black Album 2003, Blueprint 2001. Shit, Reasonable Doubt is 96. That's crazy to even think about. Magna Carta Holy Grail was in 2013. American Gangster was in 2007.
Was a great time, too. That was a
Bro.
great time.
It was definitely a great time. So, and I'm pretty sure I've listened to this album in full.
I played
Man,
the piss
Ignorant
out of
Shit. I
American
forgot
Gangster. I
Ignorant
can't
Shit was
even
American
lie.
Gangster is my shit too.
I played the hell out of that album.
Ignorant
I
Shit.
still
was,
listen
man.
to that.
Yeah.
Like
Hello,
I'll have random,
Brooklyn.
Ooh, Magic,
random
man.
urges and just throw
Yeah.
that shit on. Cause,
I put Hello Brooklyn on our basketball playlist on Monday nights. That song just bangs every time you hear it.
Bro,
That
Blue
and
Magic when the beat drop.
that song lyrically is one of his top 5 for me.
Blue Magic?
Yeah, I
Blue
love that
Magic?
song. Yep.
yeah. And
Bro, y'all got me one. I can't wait.
Party
Party
Life.
Party life. I was
Yeah,
just, yep.
Party Life.
Oh,
that's
Rock
my
Boys?
shit, man.
Rock Boys is fire.
No Hook? Come on, man. Hey, this
You
might
wanna
be the
know,
next album. Hang on, I got to re-listen to that.
Fuck,
Gangster,
what
bro.
was the song?
Oh, it's American Dreaming. Phew, what is this? 2007.
And there's 2
15
songs
tracks.
at the end I absolutely love. What are they?
Well, American Gangster?
Yeah, on the album.
It's Blue Magic and
is-
American Gangster.
No, Say Hello and Fallen. Those 2. Back to
yeah.
back. So
Oh.
good. I wish I wouldn't have did that. Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Fallen.
Wait, you said it's what?
Say Hello and Fallen. Say
Success
hello
is in
to
the middle of
the
both
bad
of
guy.
those.
On mine, it's got Say Hello. Oh, it doesn't have Success on there on mine.
Yeah, Success with Nas.
Yeah. Success
It's
is
missing
on-
it on mine. That's weird.
And then it's got Idris Elba in the intro, man.
Well,
I'm definitely-
Say Hello and Fallen are 2 of my favorite songs. Let's just say that on there.
No, that's gonna be the next one I think I'm gonna listen to again.
It's a good front to back album, that one.
It is.
Man,
And then watch it. I mean, listen to it after watching the actual
yeah,
movie
it's
American
the
Gangster.
movie.
It's gonna make you appreciate it. Even
B,
more,
mine's
like-
missing tracks 6, 7, and 12. That's really weird.
No, because what we were talking about an album earlier. So technically on Apple Music, which one was that?
That's
There's like a randomly, and I don't know if it's because of title and whatnot before, but like
Oh, yeah,
it'll
there
randomly
was.
be songs off an album that'll be like blacked out or you can't listen to it. Like remember I was talking about Volume 1, how the technical outro track was like not on there, so I had to like dig to find it.
Yeah.
Like that'll randomly happen with some of the Jay-Z, I think Beyonce album, like, and it's gotten better since again Jay-Z's now on Apple Music, but at one point like it wasn't on there when they was really launching titles. So
Gerard, If you didn't think I can name R. Kelly 3 times in one episode, you're wrong. B should listen to Best of Both Worlds.
No, you shouldn't.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I listened to that when it came out, and that shit was deep ass. I remember the tour too that did not live long. Yeah, no. Drew, I know you want to roll. Like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. That is one song to go back to the previous segment. The body song with Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Yep.
Girl, you know you got a body, yaddy, yaddy. I just wanna take you home with me.
Yep.
Oh man, what the fuck was we listening to, dog?
So yeah, listen to that, and then the other album was actually Bad Meets Evil, Hell, the sequel.
Oh hell yeah!
Eminem is
That's my
absolutely
shit.
going on the intro. Welcome to Hell.
I'm so glad you listened to it.
Well, I had to, Drew. You know, Fastlane started it all, so you told me to go back and check it
Dog,
out.
I love
It's a
that
nice,
album
easy
so
listen,
fucking
too.
much, dog.
Yeah.
It is.
I love that
But
album so much.
the song that surprised me the most was "I'm on Everything" featuring the Mike Epps.
I told
Joe.
you.
Bro, like I'm like, wait, like who fucking came up with this idea? Why is this shit so fire? Like are you sitting there?
I
And
like how they start the song, how it's his comedy bit.
Yeah,
You know,
like
then they
it's like
chop it.
okay, and then it's like, wait, are they making a song? Wait, okay, like
I'm
wait,
on everything.
why is this shit so addictive right now? Like, why am I so hyped? So that shit was banging. And then a kiss right after the beat and the flow. Like, no, I'm really glad that you recommended this album. So that was fire to listen to.
Did it have loud noises? Yes, it did with Slaughterhouse. Yeah, I love. That's one of my favorite Slaughterhouse tracks.
Yeah. Bro, I love that album
They got
so
Steve
much.
Carell from Anchorman. Loud noises.
Oh, yeah. But no,
It was. I was so pissed back in the day that it was an EP. It made no sense. Like,
Yeah.
this 11 songs is an album where I come from.
But
Like,
but you know, listen.
and it's 46 minutes long.
yeah.
Oh, and it
Yeah,
had
but-
Drew. You were right. I forgot Lighters with Bruno Mars. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
bro, like.
Switch the
Jeez.
flow of the album, yeah. Give it a little deep meaning with that song.
Yeah.
You know? It's a good. You can hear. You learn a little more about their backstories. You know, like Royce's dad working for the post office for all those years and just shit like that. But it's a good album. I'm glad you listened.
No, I
Listen,
definitely
I'm glad
listened to
they was able to do it because honestly,
Yeah.
for Royce to lock in Eminem for that time to get it done, because otherwise
He had
it wasn't
recovery.
gonna happen. Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen.
Not that, as a fan too, you never thought they'd make a project together because they were beefed
Right.
out for so long. Like, I never thought I'd see the day, so I cherished it when it came out. I played the hell out of it.
Yeah, I love that album. I did.
No, that's fire. Yeah, that's most of what I listened to. So
Good.
y'all cool with moving into what we've watched?
That's
since
good
we last
homework,
recorded?
B. That's good homework. You're
Thank
moving
you,
up.
man. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, so what have y'all been watching?
I'll go quick because it's not much. Just Below Deck, pretty much. We're back seasons of that, and then last night we started the new biopic, pretty much on Ed Gein with Charlie Hunnam. He's plays the serial killer who would take people's bodies and
What's that
take
called? What was the
Ed
name of it?
Gein, the monster.
Oh, that's
Ed Gein.
yeah, Monster.
Bro,
Yep. Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw a clip.
It's
Somehow I
disturbing.
came across the clip of that.
Yeah,
I heard by the way, love my boy Jax. I never can remember his real name, but
yeah, Charlie Hunnam.
I heard his voice in a movie. I'm like, why are
Mm-hmm.
they making this seem so creepy? Like, what am I missing? I'm like, wait, why is he asking women if they're from out of town? Like, what the most creepy thing? I didn't know that's what the movie was
Yeah.
about. So
It's
you
a
just
show on
connected that.
Netflix. Yeah, it's eight part. It's like the when they did the Jeffrey Dahmer one. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we watched the first episode last night, and I'm hooked. I love shit like that.
Oh,
So
see,
wait,
yeah,
what's the
I gotta
premise?
like
I'm
it.
not familiar with the story. What's the premise?
He was I'd say he's mentally challenged. And then he lived with this mom who was just a hardcore like religious woman. Like didn't even want him to marry because he thought all women are like sluts and whores pretty much. So he was like pretty much a mama's boy, but he had like these weird fixation, like sexual fixations, like tugging himself off in women's clothing, like choking himself and shit like that. Like the show starts off like that, so you realize there's some disturbing shit. But he the premise pretty much like he went on a murdering spree, but he would take corpses and like kill people and like take their skin and wear it, pretty much. So the last, yeah, the
You're not
last.
gonna lie, it's something about, because you're not the only one. Like I talk to like coworkers all the time.
It's just the
especially
fact
women.
that it was true is it makes it disturbing. So it's weird.
Bro, they'll watch or listen to like murder documentaries and podcasts, and they're like,
I like
love it.
horror
I'm
shows,
like,
man.
wait, you listen to it or you watch this like before bed, like that, like this is what you before you go to sleep. This is what's on your, and like, I mean, I guess I get it, but at the same time, like,
Mariah listens to this ongoing podcast of these two girls who just uncover like the most heinous crimes and murders and psychopaths and all that shit. Now I'm into it. I get it. It's
like I'm
interesting.
not judging, but at the same time, it's like I never like Taylor Swift earlier. Like I never understand people be hooked. Like
yeah. So
I was
Charlie
listening to
Hunnam, I will say, is playing the absolute hell out of this role so far. So I'm very curious to see where it goes.
just the voice I heard him doing for the role.
Hello.
I'm like,
how's it going? Hey.
that's different.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little creepy.
It's-
He nailed that. Definitely nailed
The
that.
first time you hear him do it, you're like, that's not
Literally,
bad.
I'm like, yo, why is he talking like that?
This
Then I'm
isn't
like,
Sons of Anarchy.
then it's like two girls like trying to rush out the bar. I'm like, well, he was intended to play a creepy role. He fucking nailed that. I can tell
nailed
you
it,
that.
yeah. So,
But yeah, I never understood it. But no, I'm glad you're watching the show.
I'll give you updates next week. I'm sure we'll have it finished by then.
Okay, no, I look forward to that. Drew, is there anything else you've been watching?
That's it, pretty much.
Draw what you want.
Sports.
So, yeah, outside of sports, it's a series, a new series they started on the OWN network called Unlocked Family Secrets. So it's about, when like your family has a deep dark secret they keep for years, and then like everybody finds out what that secret is. So that's they had the first episode, and it was about a preacher and his wife and their 3 sons. They was married for like 30 years. Come to find out the preacher was bisexual and like had a boyfriend and stuff like that. It came out to the church, and now he's married to that boyfriend and stuff like that. So like, they talked about that. So yeah, that was that. I don't know if y'all like are familiar with it was a podcast called Serial, and they went over to a case of a young man from Baltimore, a Palestinian from Baltimore. His name was Adnan Syed.
Yeah, there's a documentary on HBO or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a 4-part documentary, and then he ended up getting out of jail, and the 5th part came out. But he was accused of killing his girlfriend.
Yep. Is
And
that what the show The Night Of was about? Do you remember that show?
But yes,
That was different?
the night
Yeah.
I thought so too. That's
Okay.
why I didn't watch the documentary, because I saw the night of. But no,
So
it's
it's
like,
different.
right? It's different.
Okay,
It's different.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like, so that one, if you got a chance, watch Adnan. Like
might be
that's
the next one then.
that's really good. Like that
Okay.
was really good, and you gonna be like, it's gonna piss you off. And he's such a good dude. Like, so like he kept a positive attitude the whole time, because he know he ain't kill Shorty, but yeah, like you gotta watch that to see what he went through. Love Is Blind is back. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside. That's what we on. Gonna watch Love Is Blind. They
Gave
are
up,
in
Gerard.
Denver.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know it's tough, man.
It's not for us anymore.
But yeah, this season though is pretty interesting. Like, it's a black dude on there that look like he watched Naruto all the time. And so, he ended up marrying this fine ass black girl, and I feel bad for her already.
Damn.
Like, so yeah.
Why?
But, good TV.
Wait,
y'all,
Gerard, why you
y'all don't
feel
watch
bad
The
for her?
Boys, huh? What you say?
Why you feel bad for her?
Cause this nigga's a sucker, bro. Like, so yeah, she deserves better.
Did they do the weddings and everything already?
Not yet.
Oh,
They
okay.
are still right now. I just missed the last 2 episodes because we was recording, but right now they're on honeymoon.
Oh shit! So you know what? Maybe we'll catch up then.
Yeah,
Gerard, I have to ask you a question without somehow spoiling it. Somebody told me about the show and this new season. Apparently, there's an Asian guy that I guess only typically dates white women, but apparently he like clicked with
she was telling me a story, and I guess
So-
after seeing like what he looked like, he had this whole thing. I guess where he got like reassured. Like the lady was saying, like she doesn't mind. I guess he has a big fear of like being rejected because he's Asian.
Yeah.
And she basically like reassured him. So I'm being told this story. And I'm like, bro, what does he look like? And the lady that I was talking to, she mentioned him as being not a bad looking human being. I told her if the group chat is asking how I look and you refer to me as he's not a bad looking human being, do me a favor, call me ugly. Like don't.
I don't know how to explain this without saying no homo, so I'm gonna say no homo. He's not ugly. He's not ugly. He's an attractive guy. He just looks Asian, but he's not fine Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's not like, damn, who can I compare it to? Like he's not a super attractive. Like if you know any girl in the world, like a super attractive Asian dude, like if they see him,
like those K-pop guys that look like dolls almost.
nah,
like
damn,
what's my man from the Marvel show?
Is his name Patrick Drudd?
yes.
I'm looking at him right now.
Thank you. I don't know why I haven't
Damn.
Googled this guy.
Here, be.
See, he's not ugly.
Oh,
Like
well,
he's like mid. Like I don't know. He looks like a normal Asian dude. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, but
He's not a bad looking dude, but like
yeah,
that's
like
just not what.
yeah, he's not a like.
Oh, man.
So I don't. But here's the thing. I'm gonna throw Patrick some bail. One, he was annoying me because one, he was that was his thing. Like he grew up in Colorado. He was an Asian dude. Girls used to say, "Oh, you're cute to be Asian," but I won't date an Asian boy. So that's like, I guess that fucked with him throughout his whole life.
That is
And
pretty
so,
traumatic.
yeah, so like he never dated Asian girls. He only dated white girls because I think in his mind he was trying to fit in. Like he was trying to fit in to the like, you know, the white, you know, Colorado like boys. Like he was trying to fit in with them.
Yeah.
So like yeah, so he ended up matching with another Asian girl from
I heard
Colorado.
that too.
But
I heard that
she,
too.
I don't know what spooked her, but she just quit the whole process.
Damn.
And so like
heard
so
that
he
too.
got stuck in the pods, and then like he started talking to this other white girl. And so here's the thing about her. It wasn't that she thought he was ugly. It was because I think she had another boyfriend outside the pods. So that's what happened. And so like
They're
she
still
and she
allowing
told-
that on there?
right. And so she said it in the pod, and I missed it. And she was like, "Yeah, when we get out of here, you know, I'm kind of like with somebody back home, but you know, like I could just stop answering his phone calls." She said this.
Jeez.
So like once they got out the pods and they was about to go to Mexico for the honeymoon, I guess it all snapped in. Cause like the way like I wish you watch it, like the way she was like trying to break up with him but still try to be physical was weird. Like it any one of us would have been confused. It wouldn't have been like we would have both, all three of us would have walked away like, damn, all right, well I'll just call her a little later. like I'm gonna just see her back in the city. But that's not like what it was. She was just like, I think she was trying to figure out, damn, how am I gonna break up with this other guy? Like if I'm going to Mexico, I can't just go to Mexico and my boyfriend at home waiting on me to get back. So
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. But yeah, Love Is Blind. So we was watching that.
I'm honestly intrigued. Like
Yeah.
the weddings and shit don't do anything for me, but like the in-show drama, I'm like I can be here for that. But
Yeah.
Sometimes
The wed-
it's spicy at the wedding. Sometimes.
If the wedding is cool if like they actually really like each other or they hate each other. Like
Yeah.
it got to be one or the other. It can't
Yeah.
be in between.
okay.
Do y'all watch The Boys?
No.
I know of it. I haven't watched it.
I know there's a new spin-off.
Yeah, so it's a spinoff for like the kids that are trying to get to vault and become one of the boys. It's called Gen V. So we watching that. I like The Boys, so I love Gen V. And then it's a show on Fox that's starting season 2 now called Doc. Apparently this doctor, she got into a car accident.
Oh, I've seen that.
She got amnesia, lost 8 years of her life, where she was
Dang.
like, where her and her husband was a happy family, They had a son and a daughter. In those 8 years, that son died, and she got divorced, and then she woke up. So she's trying to gather, and she's a prolific nurse surgeon at the hospital. So she's trying to get her life back together. You know what I'm saying? After losing 8 years of memories. So
and like before losing those 8 years, like she kind of was like brash, like didn't have the best, personality. Like I think they call it like bedside manner.
Yeah.
But now based on what I've seen in the first episode, she's super sweet.
Yeah.
But there's like patients that come back to the hospital remembering her from before.
Yeah.
So that adds like a dynamic in certain scenes and whatnot too. But for whatever reason, I can't remember how I stumbled upon that, Gerard. Like I watched I think three episodes or something like that. Like it was really compelling because you like, damn, like this is actually a good story. Like you come back, everything's changed. Like how do you navigate that?
Right.
And she does she work with her husband? Like,
yes, her husband is the head manager of the hospital. So her ex-husband, I'm sorry, because they're divorced. Yep.
Yeah. So no,
and then also she was dating another one of the attending doctors, and she don't remember him at all. So he up there trying to they told each other they loved her before the car accident. So. And then she still thinks she married to her husband. So he up there watching her. She Googling on this nigga. He got a whole nother wife at the house. Like, you're like, yo, I just want to tell her, like, hey, no, I'm really your guy. And she like, you're cute. You're a cute little kid. So, yeah.
But that show was good.
Yeah.
How much have you watched, Rod?
I'm starting season 2 now. I finished the season 1. Season 1 is on Netflix, so I finished that, and season 2 is on because it's going now, so it's on Hulu.
Okay.
I forgot last Saturday, her friend Ashley came over and we watched 2 movies that night. First movie, Sister Act, which I haven't seen since the 90s.
Love
it. Still holds up. And the second movie we watched was Sister Act 2. So we just went back to back. So
which one's better to you?
I like the second more, just because they're all established and everything, and they got the rhythm down, and you know they're a unit. And also as a kid, my grandma had Sister Act 2 on VHS, so I watched the hell out of it as a kid. So
we all had Sister Act 2 on VHS.
Yeah, I don't know why 1 wasn't available around. I don't
know why we never.
Sister Act 2 was.
Everyone loves 1. We love Sister Act, but 2, no, we got that somewhere around here.
Story, I will say that. One's a better story of her escaping and then going to the what's it, what do they call it for nuns? I can't think.
It's not cathedral, is it?
No,
it might be. We'll just say it is for now. I can't think of the name, but it's just a better story of her escaping and then realizing they have no rhythm and no soul and no
Let's see.
Man, to see young Lauryn Hill and Ryan Toby, and it's a bunch of great artists that's in that Sister Act 2 movie that was undiscovered before that movie.
That is crazy.
Yeah. To see that little boy that.
Monastery
or Covenant.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That was gonna bother me.
Two is definitely better to me, but I will say 1 is the better story.
Is it 1 or 2 where the young man hits the high note? Is that 1 or 2?
That's 2. Yeah.
That young man wrote Superstar for Usher.
Oh, really?
And he was in City High.
Wow,
that's sweet.
That's a fun fact and a fun fact.
Was it The View? He hit that note recently.
Yeah. Oh, he cold. He's
very impressive.
Yeah.
Damn.
But no, is there anything else? Also,
it.
you mentioned watching older movies. I fell asleep on it yesterday, but I watched Law Abiding Citizen again.
Such a good
movie.
Shit.
I think that came out in 2009. 2009.
Something like that, yeah. 8 or 9.
And it's like you said, I remember watching it when it first came out, but 2009.
Mm-hmm.
But there's parts I kind of forgot about. Mm-hmm. So now I'm watching, you sitting there and it's I kind of get it now. You go through that and they trying to give a deal, it makes sense. So I'm watching, it's but then you see young Gerard Butler, Rip, and Jamie Foxx is younger, and it's just like, man, this is a really. I feel like I want to go back and finish it. I know I've already seen it, but like watching, I was so compelled. Like, damn, bro, he calculated like just the way he was talking. Like, yeah, you probably should cancel the rest of the shit you got today.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna be able to get there. And Jamie's like, not aware yet. And it's like, bro, this is so masterfully done.
Just how cocky he was every time he was on screen, but it's like, dude's escaping whenever he wants.
like cocky still, like, bro, just I'm like, man,
I'd be cocky too.
bro, if you experience what he went through and then you sitting there and you like, nah, like I can't accept this plea deal.
Yeah.
But then the part I forgot about is when he saw Jamie Foxx shaking dude's hand. I'm like, oh yeah, nah. he off the deep end now. It ain't no coming back. So I really enjoyed watching that yesterday. It was last night. I fell asleep, but like, man, I was like, I'm really not even into the crime movies like that for real. But man, that acting was so good. The story was so good. I'm like,
We watched another movie too.
Let's keep it going.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Keep it going.
You watched it a while ago, I think. The Old Guard with Charlize Theron.
Oh yeah, that's
Gerard,
my shit.
you watched it, yeah.
That
So-
the part 2 came out. Yeah.
We watched 1 and 2. We watched that and Sister Act 1 and 2. It was a loaded weekend.
I watched your favorite movie the other day.
Which one? Money Talks.
Yes.
Oh my good. How much did you laugh, Gerard? How much did you?
I laughed the whole way through. Yeah.
Bro,
Gerard.
from the beginning, like that's all you do watching that movie. Like when he pick up the phone, yeah, man, what the fuck you want? And his mama start cussing. Mama, I know it was you. I know it was you. Mama, I'll call you back. Or Faison Love in the jail
Or
cell.
after he jumped out he got out the helicopter and he called him. He was like, help you do what? Help me clear my name.
help you out. Speaking of Drew, your segment, a thing I quote all the time to this day, when Chris Tucker, they all in the helicopter, they hugging. The two homies is hugging.
Oh yeah.
Chris Tucker, whenever something happens funny, I'm like, I'm not involved, but I'm acting like I am. I'm like, everybody okay? Everybody right? Everybody? No, that's why you get me every time. The motherfucker hugging him and shit, and 2 seconds later, they shooting at him in the water. Like, bro, that's definitely my favorite movie, man. It's like, whenever I'm in a bad mood and need a guaranteed laugh, I can turn, and it's free on... It's free on YouTube, by the way. You can literally watch that movie whenever. Like,
yeah, it's on Netflix now. But no, like every time when he did that speech and did the Barry White song, it kills me every single time. My first, my last, my everything.
when Charlie Sheen tell him not to mention his wife weight, he like, you are fat. Pretty fine and tempting.
PHAT, pretty high and tempting.
No, for sure. Thank you for remembering that. Definitely one of my favorite movies. Man, it's just I laugh every time, and like his chemistry with Charlie Sheen. Which, by the way, I do want to check out his documentary on Netflix. Like,
They talk about that in the documentary. Yeah, Charlie was high as a kite during that whole movie.
Chris Tucker tells a joke about how he used to get like scolded for being late to the set.
Yeah.
He's like, I look around, Charlie ain't even showing up. Like, why you talking to me like Charlie high as hell somewhere?
And Charlie was high as fuck during that movie.
Just not showing up. Like, oh my goodness.
Jesus.
So that's definitely something I want to watch, but I haven't really heard anybody talk about it, at least negatively. But definitely want to check that out.
Gerard, did you watch The Old Guard too?
Yes.
How bad was that ending?
Yeah, I don't like the second. I don't like the way it ended the second one. I like the Old Guard one way better.
Yeah, way better. The second was really rushed.
I don't like how that end. Yeah, it was weird.
It just, you thought there was another hour to the movie, and it's kind of like
just
the Miles
stopped.
Morales,
Yeah, it was abrupt.
The second
Yeah.
Miles movie.
Yeah,
It just, but what I was gonna say about it,
I still
so
haven't watched that.
the second Miles,
Into the Spider-Verse too?
yeah,
I don't think I've watched that yet.
bad ending, but
bro, and I hate that the Into the Spider-Verse did like that too, because now we got to wait 10 years for another one. It's better if like, we'll get a year go by and then the movie comes back out. Then like, like how
Spider-Verse
Infinity
took a
War
while.
did, like
Yeah.
that, like
Yeah,
that
back to
is
back.
cool. Yeah.
The Old Guard though, so I was watching it and I was like, why does it seem so familiar? So I read the comic back in the day, and I
you did?
never put it together. and I didn't like the comic at all. And then Mariah was like, "Hey, I watched The Old Guard recently. We should rewatch it. It's really good." So I watched. I was like, "Is this the comic I read?" So I looked it up, and it was. I was like, "The movie is way better than the comic is."
Okay.
But then I saw the second one. I was like,
No,
"So yeah." But yeah, Old Guard 1, good movie.
yeah,
That's
Old Guard
dope.
1 is good.
Yeah, that's
Is
all
there
I
anything
watched.
else that you got?
That's it. That's it.
So, only other thing I didn't mention that I watched was an old game that was hyped to watch. It was the Pacers versus the Pistons back in November 25th of 1999. You had Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse on the Pistons, and then you had Reggie Miller on the Pacers. Drew, I know that was your boy. A lot of classic 2K battles we used to play. But then you got guys like Terry Mills, who was on the Pistons during that time.
Bison
the jerseys
Daly?
of the Pistons. Go ahead.
Was Bison Daly on that team?
I don't think I didn't see him in the highlight. I'm trying to remember. I think was Ben Wallace? No. was
Jerome
Ben-
Williams?
Jerome. No, it was guys like. So they had the burgundy jerseys in this game specifically. But during that time, like, I think Stackhouse ended up with 26 points. Pistons won 107-95.
Okay.
But Stackhouse had no free throws in the first half and ended the game 10-12.
Damn.
So
Damn.
I think Grant Hill had like a triple double, I think. But like eventually it got ugly. Like seeing Jerry Stackhouse and Grant Hill go like back to back, like offensively, bro. Core memories unlocked.
What could
We're
have
watching
been?
them on UPN. I love those burgundy jerseys.
Yeah, they're
I'm
fire.
still waiting for them to make a return, but like it was just high level bat. Like Jerry Stackhouse don't get enough credit for the way he used to get buckets, like against everybody during that time. But like before Rip Hamilton, like it was Jerry Stackhouse who went to Pistons games to watch, and man, he's athletic, had the midi pull up, like literally was a walking bucket. So I know all the people know of him as a legend from UNC and whatnot, but like, man, you got to think that's the guy originally that the Sixers drafted before they had Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Drafted Allen Iverson, then that's when he got shipped. So it's like, bro, Jerry Stackhouse will always be a legend to me, but man, it's something just refreshing going back, watching the game, seeing how the whole defense played differently, seeing like people was camped in the paint, like going to the post, like completely different from today's game. And it's not to be like back in my day, but like just seeing the emphasis on three-pointers now versus back in the day, it's like, bro, you going to get your ass kicked and hopefully you get a bucket. Like, ain't no bailouts, ain't no flopping and shit. Like, so I appreciate going back and watching them hoops. Other than that, like I said, sports, but do have a few stats here. Since the data began being collected in 2006, Lions edge rusher Aiden Hutchinson is the NFL's first player to accumulate the following through 5 games of a season: 12 quarterback hits, 5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. Mind you, he's had like 2 sacks taken away from Terrion Arnold penalties. So the fact that he made history and even had numbers taken away, Aiden is crushing it, bro. Like, I know in the game, I think it was at the Browns game when he like got the wind knocked out of him.
Yep.
Dude, I'm like, fuck. Like, bro, how are we going through this again? He popped up. Bro, I think I said a prayer.
Yeah,
I was so
I was
relieved.
at the game. I hated that he did that shit, like, bro.
Bro,
because we was
like-
whooping ass, and then he gonna lay on the floor, on the ground like that. Everybody just collectively, the stadium got quiet.
Bro,
He popped
like,
up, like,
you see the one fan that had like the worry on his face, like, oh no. And then he got up, he was so relieved. Like, bro, yeah, right. Like, hey, you can't scare us like
don't
that.
do that, dog. Yeah.
The Giants are now the only NFL team over the last 30 seasons to score a touchdown on their first 2 drives and have a turnover on 5 straight drives in the same game.
Damn.
So, hang in there, Giants fans. Since we last recorded, the Lions had another historic moment. So, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, and Amon-Ra St. Brown recorded their 10th career game where all 3 scored a touchdown, one scrimmage, or all scored at least 1 scrimmage touchdown playing the Ravens. It's the most, actually, in such games by any trio of teammates in NFL history. So,
Dang.
bro, it's a special time to be a Lions fan.
Yeah.
Also, since we last recorded, Lions safety Kirby Joseph produced his 19th career interception. I'm pretty sure he got one since then, but
Yeah,
his
Joe
19th
threw it
interception,
right to him.
bro, that shit was serious. And the team was like, hey, you know what? Let's trade for this guy. Like, what? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
That was
Anyway,
terrible.
His 19 interceptions rank as the most in the NFL since he entered the league in 2022, or 2022,
Wow.
and ranks as the second most of any Lions player has recorded through 33 games since the 1970 AFL and NFL merger.
Jeez.
So just wanted to give him some kudos, and yeah, honestly, that's all I got. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
Lions just been kicking ass. I mean,
Lions
not
been
much to
kicking
say.
ass.
Yeah.
Tom Brady had them as the number one team on his power rankings. Looking forward to this game against the Chiefs, especially because I got Pat Mahomes in 2 fantasy leagues. He's been crushing it despite the Chiefs
being ass.
Yeah.
like literally like doing the Lord's work and still taking like. I just also got to point out, we talk about awareness that people have. For Chris Jones to come out and say, hey, we got to do better on defense after literally walking on the game changing or the play that won the game, literally walking, like, I've never seen anything like that. Mind you, earlier in the season, we already saw him beefed out with, was it Tranquil, the linebacker? Literally going for a sack versus containing and, again, giving the game away. So it's like, is something going on there? As great of a player as Chris Jones is, like, bro, you can't have that. Like, one thing about the Lions that they
I wanted to give him bail, but watching that play, like, I don't know where, like, mentally I would be if I was that tired. But on 3 separate occasions, he could have got tackled, and Chris Jones never just ran towards him.
Never.
I know you thinking like, oh, my teammates will get him. Like, he shouldn't break these tackles, but at least go to the area just in case. Like, he just stood there the whole time. Like,
bro, that's just bad. Like, you see that in film room. There's nothing you can tell your teammates. There's no excuse he had. Like, the thing I appreciate about the Lions regime right now is one thing that Dan Campbell always stresses, like, the top players on this team are the hardest workers. Whether it's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, like, you don't have to work as hard as a coach if you've done your job because you have people that's implementing what you stress to the team. Like, you never see – bro, one thing about the Lions, as many miles as they have to feed offensively, you never see anybody sulking. You never see anybody pouting. I still have certain things not frustrated with the Lions about, but want to see them get together, like the passing game with Jameson Williams. But this motherfucker's getting, 2 targets, still deep into the 4th quarter, blocking his ass off, like, genuinely happy, cheering for his team. Like,
He's bought in.
He's bought in. Literally that. Thank you, Drew. Like, he's bought in. And then you see Philly. You see AJ Brown, Alton, like, and not to say I get it. Like, I think I actually kind of defend AJ Brown more than most. Like, he wants to get the ball. Like, you get into the red zone or near the goal line as a wide receiver, you know you're not getting the ball thrown to you. Shit, even Saquon Barkley, he not getting the goal line carries and start back usually does. So, like, I get that frustration. But at the same time, what Chris Jones did is unacceptable, and you just don't see that shit from the Lions. Like, you can tell Dan Campbell, he holds everybody the same regard. Like, everybody, don't matter. He'll cuss you out. He'll love on you. But, like, you just see this team has fun together. They play inspired. They trust their coach. It's just all flowing right now. So, again, I think the biggest thing with the Lions is injuries. But, man, like, every Sunday, I'm excited to see them. Miss being able to watch them at 1 p.m. We got to wait until a night game this Sunday. But I'm excited, man. What's y'all expectations for the game? What y'all think of the team right now?
I'm at the point right now where it's just such a luxury that they're kicking ass, and I just go watch other games now at the end of the game. Like, I'll flip it back and forth in the 4th quarter now because, like, I know we're good. I wasn't even scared that since he scored that monster touchdown with Jamar. Like, I knew the game was a wrap after that. But, like, I mean, we got a tough slate coming up with Kansas City and Tampa, both primetime games. But
I'm more scared of Tampa than Kansas City.
I think we're going to kick their ass, though. I think we're going to kick both their asses.
I think we're going to whoop Kansas City ass. But
I think we're going to embarrass them like we did the Ravens.
My thing with Kansas City, I'm a little nervous only because they're damn near in desperation mode. Like, they don't really have many more L's they can take after stacking up a few. Like I said, Mahomes has been rolling with the injuries we have right now at corner. Like, there's just so much speed. Like, I trust our safeties. I feel fine with our cornerbacks, but, like, being down DJ Reed, being down Terrion possibly, it's like, okay, this is asking a lot from Rocky Sin. Like,
but still having Amik, Rocky Sin, and
he's been so good.
Avion Maddox, that's not a bad
It's not.
cornerback group.
But
crew to
again,
put
it's
out
just
there.
the fact that you're going against literally the best. That's kind of rolling right now. It's just the team can't quite get it together.
I mean, Branch and Kirby as the security blanket's nice too to help out. So
And our front seven is doing well. So
that too. That's why I feel
think
confident.
overall we're a better team than Kansas City. Just like the Jaguars clearly showed that they're a better team than Kansas City too. So overall, I think we can get over the hump. It's just about not letting Pat Mahomes beat you. So
that's what's going to come down to. And I do feel confident going to see Aiden Hutchinson going up against Juwan Johnson. I feel confident about that. But again, you asking a lot for non-starters to come in and hold it down.
McNeil playing?
He actually did practice in full today, so it is a chance.
Okay.
So it's like it's not the D line and it's not the linebacker. The linebackers arguably are one of the best position groups as a whole on the team right now. Like they flowing. Like Campbell is playing outstanding in middle linebacker. You got Anzalone who got the interception, making plays last week. So you still got Rodrigo in the wings, waiting, getting healthy. So
bro, that the safety that Derek Barnes had on the Cleveland game was so badass. Just like
bro, literally, it's almost like every game when you need a play at the very end, like he's finding a way to seal the deal, and it's like, damn, like I really am glad we got him back because you notice the difference. And again, another linebacker. Yeah. And so it can be done. Mahomes.
Tyreek looks like he's going to be a great player too for the long run.
He is.
You know,
he's like one of the top defensive linemen right now with
such a great pick.
Swatting passes.
Swatting passes now.
Dude.
Like, and he still hasn't fully developed. DJ Reader again at one point in the season he had the most double teams like in the NFL. Like everybody's doing their job. Like you said, Drew. Everybody's bought in. So next man up. But damn,
have you guys been watching many Raiders games at all?
I have randomly.
The amount of deflected passes that Max Crosby has is insane. Like every single drive you can expect at least 2 deflected passes. It's like his IQ is insane.
There was one game I was watching specifically where he literally he had an interception
against Seattle.
Yes, I think it was Seattle, bro. Had the interception, was in the man. It's like
all
guys
over the
like
place.
him, Myles Garrett, like. Y'all see the clip of Myles Garrett hitting that Euro step against the Packers, and my man's like, Jordan, run!
You told me about that, actually.
Oh
I have never seen that in my life.
Man.
But when you see the move he did,
Man.
literally the best thing the lineman could have did. Like, he couldn't have tackled him if he wanted to. All he could have said in that moment was, run. Like, you better run. Bro, I hope the Lions do make a trade to get a corner, but, man, it's a great time to be a Lions fan. I'm watching who was I watching that was just getting blasted? I don't think it was a Panthers. It was some bad team where it's like, you know what? I want to laugh at these fans and like the organization, but I remember being there. That shit is miserable. Like going through a whole season not winning the game. So like, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But it's just super cool to see how the culture is changed.
The Titans, I was shocked that they beat Arizona. That was insane.
Bro.
That was crazy.
That was a dumbass game.
That was.
I was gonna say I don't understand.
That
and
game was
trying
drunk.
Piss
y'all
poor
know
clock
like,
management at the end by Arizona.
Bro, I be trying to understand how a person does certain things, but like one thing I'll never understand is how the fuck do you drop the ball? Like,
bro,
what is the urgency of dropping the ball before you get into the end zone? Like, mind you, he ain't do a dance. Like, literally,
this is second time doing that. I don't understand why you can't just cross the goal line and like spike the ball. What you got to do that? Drop.
Like,
it
what's
like
the
that?
rush for drop? I don't get. It's like
it doesn't look
he
cool.
slowed down.
It
don't look like it's like I don't get like if it was something he did cool like. Deshaun Jackson had a couple times where he like did a celebration or like that or hit a dance like I can kind of see he didn't do shit. Literally slowed down 20 yards before he got to the end zone. It's like in my mind I'm like bro
flicked it away like
I'm like bro the defender's kind of catching up to you like why are you slowing down so much? Then he dropped the ball. Mind you, I got him in fantasy, so it's like shit like that
so
where it's like
nice
like
nice.
Like come on, but
Sanger had him. He's like that's cool. That 13-yard or that 13-point play just turned into
instead
a
of 13 point it went to 5. I had him in fantasy too.
So.
You lose your points on a fumble and you don't get to like. So no, I don't get that. But I mean, I did want to give kudos to his coach who apologized for like hitting him a little bit, but. I ain't gonna lie.
Wilson used to hit us with his hat every time.
I was gonna say, like, if we did that shit in high school, like, Yeah, nah.
You
And
wouldn't
then
be playing.
I posted one of my group chats and my boy, speaking of Mike again, Mike Rickman, he's like, why is your head on another grown man's chest right now? Like, get your like, I'm like, bro, he trying to, build up his teammate. He like, nah, like, fuck that. I'm like, I really don't have any excuse for it. I'm like, I don't understand how you do that. But that's all that I've been watching. So again, I feel confident. But like you said, that Tampa game, I think is going to be the one. Like, they just always have close battles. And slowly but surely, I know we didn't really get into fantasy much this year, but like, I do have a Mecca in a fantasy league of mine, and slowly becoming one of my favorite players. Like, the dude just balls out. And I remember when he came out of the draft, Mike actually, he's a huge Ohio State fan. He's like, man, people keep comparing him to Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm like, okay.
All right.
That's easy there, buddy. The more I'm watching, I'm like, Mike, you know what? He kind of do remind me of Amon-Ra St. Brown. I
He's
can
got
see
those
it now.
deep routes, though, that Amon-Ra doesn't. But,
Bro,
that's just
like,
schemes ran
I think
up
he
for
might
him.
be a tad bit faster than Amon-Ra. But yeah, he reminds me.
It's
of
just
Amon-Ra
that
too.
tenacity, like that dog,
Yeah.
like similar stature. I do think he is slightly faster, but I mean, shit, Amon-Ra got arguably the best hands in the league. I don't think he dropped a pass last year, so it's like, maybe Amon-Ra has him a little bit more when it comes to like Yat and like.
Yeah.
Amon kind of damn
yeah.
near is like a running back when the ball gets in his hands. Like, I'm pretty sure he used to play that back in the day.
Yeah.
But man, like, I see the comparison more and more. And there's an ongoing debate in one of my group chats as to who is the wide receiver between LSU and Ohio State.
Ooh.
Blair's for LSU. Mike is for Ohio State. They go back and forth each week after they players like get done hooping in the NFL.
Garrett
and it's
Wilson's
like,
had a touchdown every week minus their record.
Garrett
I
Wilson
think
has been hooping. Marvin's
LSU
starting to get
has
together.
better high-end wide receivers, but Ohio State has like
More talent.
they got
I
more
feel.
flavors.
Oh, Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you need,
is-
whatever
is-
you need. Yeah, like
And
they got
and
you.
Ohio State's got running backs too.
Yeah,
That's the other
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, but man, when you think of wide receivers, like 2 of the top 5 wide receivers right now are
LSU.
Ohio State
Yeah.
wide receivers. Like, and Neighbors going down didn't quite help. Jamar had a nice week, but for the most part
It
this
was
season
all
with Joe
garbage
Burrow
time
down,
though.
yeah, he's been pretty down there. Then you got
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, who's been consistent, but still hasn't been able to really eat with Carson Wentz passing. Well, he's been
He
eating
was good
but
last
not-
week. Yeah.
Yeah, but not the
Yeah.
typical we're used to. But I just love the debate. Every time one of the
I was gonna say, for your sake and guillotine, you better hope Wentz is the quarterback still, because he's actually finding JJ.
Drew, I ain't complaining. I ain't gonna hold you. If one thing he gonna do, he gonna find Justin Jefferson. And I love every bit of that, like every bit. So, is there anything else y'all wanted to touch on or discuss before we get out of here, fellas? Well, as always, I really do genuinely appreciate whenever we get together and record.
Oh yeah, it was time.
Honestly, I was reflecting before we recorded today of how genuinely blessed I am to have 2 friends like y'all.
Aw.
Like, seriously.
man.
Love you guys.
So I'm
Appreciate
super
y'all.
thankful, and like you said, as we get closer to 200 episodes, but man, just an idea we all brought together, man. I never take it for granted, and I do appreciate it. So I appreciate y'all. I wanted to let y'all know that, and I appreciate our listeners too. Like I said, Deontay, all the fans reach out to us, give us feedback, like our posts, share. Like it doesn't go unnoticed, and it truly
I was
means
gonna
a lot.
say, man, I want to get together with you guys to watch a game, but the schedule of these lines, it ain't easy.
Oh, it's fucking prime time. I was thinking before the last week's game because I think it started at 4:25 and it was
Yeah.
on the road. I know Gerard said he needed a road game, but shit, like,
Sunday night, Monday night, bye week is the next 3 weeks, so
what's after that?
hopefully
Monday
at
night
1
game is-
o'clock.
Monday
Damn near
night
getting
game is at
Thanksgiving
7,
by at
so,
that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What'd you say,
That's
B?
3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. Well, we
Well,
definitely
yeah,
got to
then
make
we
it happen.
got-
It's looking like it's gonna be damn near wintertime.
And
before
then,
we
we
do
got
it.
the Thanksgiving game on Thursday as always, and then we play Christmas Day, and it's like,
Yep.
shit, that's
Damn.
six weeks
That's-
right there locked
that's
up.
the
you know?
season, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
We'll go to Gerard's again for the last game of the year.
I was gonna
Make that
say,
a
shit, the
tradition.
playoffs is gonna
Make
be a
it
home
tradition.
game too.
Yeah.
So, jeez. Well, as always, man, this has been another episode of Two Hip Hop Senseis and Casual, and y'all be easy.
One.
Take care.